Hello, everyone. It's me again, the annoying person that keeps popping up on your LinkedIn over and over again. I just wanted to talk to you today about bill to cash velocity, which is a great buzz term in my eyes, but is actually a real problem for many law firms at the moment. So, across the past year, I mentioned the other day that there's been a huge increase in productivity for people that have been working from home, no longer having to commute, as an example. They're able to get work done without the drive-by distractions that you get within the office. And obviously, that has a time and a place. There's creativity and things that's great for office environments. But that productivity has been increased, and that's led in two-thirds of firms to an increase of up to 15% in work in progress as well being recorded, which is fantastic news. However, profitability of firms has been down in the last year, and the actual ability to bill effectively for that time that's being recorded has also been hampered by the fact that there's lots of issues with remote working. People don't have the systems which enable them to effectively bill easily, and also work pressures as well at home. You obviously do get distractions at home. I get distractions from the children all the time. So, um, you know, that's been two of the major reasons why, despite this increase in WIP, the output isn't necessarily always an increase in profits for the firms. And if it is, it's not necessarily a quick turnaround either. And lockup is obviously a huge concern for firms. Getting that cash into the bank is pivotal for you, really, rather than having all this debt sat out there uncollected. So, really, you need to have a review, I think, of the systems in which you use right now that will hopefully help to improve that build to cash velocity, and also look at accountability as well. One of the things that I've seen lots of is that lawyers don't really like to chase for money, and it's a strange one because you have provided a service, you do have a right to charge for that service, and that customer should pay in a timely fashion for that service. It's just the same as anything else. But I think the issue is that lawyers do see themselves as being professionals in the same sort of remit as doctors, as an example, and that doesn't lend itself to that sort of transactional nature. And obviously, there's things like alternative fee arrangements that have come in that's going to help avoid that. But for more traditional work, it is pivotal that the lawyers do take a bit of accountability and do sort of start to place those calls. But the challenges often are that the bills aren't getting out the door. And when they are getting out the door, it's being handled by somebody else as well. So we're working with firms at the moment to try and sort of improve that accountability, but also the ease of use of how you get those bills into the system. So it's many of the systems I've worked with in the past have been sort of a bill by bill basis, and that takes lots of time to do. But now, fantastic thing about Thomson Reuters is within the 3E solution, an end-to-end process for billing, which essentially allows the fee earners to generate their bills across all their matters for any open matter balances, and it will pick that all up automatically and produce them and send them through the approval hierarchies internally before producing that and allowing that to go straight to the client as well. As it's linked with the collection side of the practice, if you'd rather your fee earners not actually chase that debt, or your fee earners just don't like chasing that debt, then you can pass that to the collections department, and that will act essentially as a CRM system for them to be able to drive their day-to-day work and actions, and again, really just driving that money back into the firm and improving your firm's lockup position. But without using 3E, some tips for today would just be: have those conversations with your solicitors to try to make them accountable for the work that's out there, and get them to chase down some of that debt, and try to even almost have training sessions on how to ask those difficult questions, because lots of people are just not comfortable asking for money. So have those sessions, throw objections at them, put them into role play scenarios if you've got particularly bad offenders, and maybe even just look at your way in which you're charging customers. Be more upfront with them about how you expect them to behave. If they want you to respond in a timely and effective manner, then ultimately they should be paying you in a timely and effective manner too. It goes both ways. So just my thoughts really on build to cash velocity at the moment. Obviously, we can help do that massively, improve that massively for firms at the moment. And I'd love to have a conversation with anyone about that. So if you do want to have a conversation with me, it's simple. Just go to www.meetwithphil.co.uk and you can book a time directly into my diary and we can have a fantastic conversation. Unfortunately, not face to face at the moment, but hopefully that won't be too far away. Thanks for your time. Appreciate it and speak again soon.